Now, anytime anybody's coming to Barbados or the Caribbean, they're looking for three things: hot sun, beautiful beach, and a drink in your hand. Well, on this edition of Minding Your Business, we're going to talk to the man who puts that drink in your hand. If you truly consider yourself an entrepreneur, then you must always be on the lookout for opportunities in life. So when Sheldon Bates found out there was an opportunity to take over a small mobile cocktail business in the car park at Browns Beach called the J Bar, he grabbed it.
I first took over the business about eight months ago, and actually coming down here on Browns Beach and stuff like that, and seeing like the potential like for this kind of cocktail business thing, but I thought myself it would be a very good idea to get into this area. So far it's been pretty rewarding, honestly. In this location here, you're always getting people like every day, because this is a very popular beach here in Barbados. And now like this is the peak the tourist season, as well as you're getting the tourists coming. Like every day you got several different boats coming in and stuff, so that's an addition to it. But this particular area here is always populated with people. So you do a pretty decent business here every day.
Now, Sheldon says his background is actually not in bartending or mixology, but in structural engineering. Still, as part of the process of taking over the business, in addition to hiring some much-needed help, he also familiarized himself with some bartending techniques. And he says over time, he has recognized some of the drinks that are in highest demand.
The most popular drinks is like the dairy, like mango dairies, pina coladas, daiquiris, those kind of daiquiris and stuff. And we also sell coconut and stuff like that. Coconut is a pretty high thing with the tourists as well. But it's mostly like the pina coladas is one of the most popular things here. And our local banks here as well.
Now, Sheldon says being on the front line and interacting with tourists has shown him that there is a need for training for some of the people on the ground if we want to improve and give visitors the best experience possible.
When I first come down here, it's like, well, there's several different businesses here as you can look around and see. There's a lady selling food, there's people renting chairs and stuff. And honestly, the people down here are pretty decent so far. It's just like the people that like into this thing, I believe there should be like a little more like kind of like a hospitality training, as where I'm like, because like every day we interact with different people, so it's like, you know, you need to know how to deal with guests, how to deal with these people. So I feel like when NCC does hand out like these permits like for different vendors and stuff, there should be some kind of hospitality training along with that as well. At the end of the day, you know, we sometimes are the first people when these people come off the boat, we are the first or the second or the third people they come in contact with, and we are a representation of our nation, so you need some kind of training out here, definitely.
Now, on the day I visited the J Bar, Sheldon put me in the capable hands of Deandra, and my job was to make a Bahama Mama, under her supervision, of course. Now we'll start with some ice, a little Mount Gay Silver, a little simple syrup, a little Malibu, a little orange juice, and some pineapple juice. Then, as Outcast would say, you shake it like a Polaroid picture. Top it off with some grenadine syrup, and to employ my new French skills, voila! And as you know, they say the proof in the pudding is in the eating, or in this case, the proof in the cocktail is in the drinking. Now, in the end, I surprised myself, because I felt at times I was making the drinks more like a chemist than a mixologist. But I would actually buy that cocktail I mixed, and based on the reaction of cameraman Chris Wood, he would too. Now, going forward, Sheldon says the plan is wide and varied to spread the business island-wide in different ways and with some new things.
At present, we got several other things we're working on, so most definitely. Not only beaches, but also different areas throughout the country also, as well as getting into different events and stuff, especially crop over now is upon us, and trying to get in our market as well. We also looking to get into food as well, as we want to get into having a couple of food trailers and things stationed around the island and stuff like that.
Now, if you'd like to get in contact with the J Bar, just give them a call at 261-0059, or easily find them on location any day of the week in the car park at the popular Browns Beach in St. Michael. But that's it for this week's edition of Minding Your Business. Thanks to Sheldon and J Bar. I made my first Bahama Mama. This has been Minding Your Business. Do have a good night.
Minding Your Business, with the kind compliments of the Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union Limited, who remind you that you are better with us.